Hi, this is Dawn at Dawn's Astrological Vision, and stand by for Sagittarius December 2014 forecast. Happy birthday, Sagittarius! This month starts off with the Sun transiting your first house. During this time of the year, you may want more independence and have a restless urge for physical activity and competition. Improved physical fitness can increase your vitality and give you greater self-confidence. You may find it difficult to work with others at this time. If your efforts to work on projects with others don't seem to get anywhere now, maybe you should defer them until later. As your personal expression carries a more forceful influence now, it's a good time to assert leadership. The first house is also associated with or otherwise is connected to the ascendant in your personal chart, and we will discuss the movement of Saturn into this area of your chart later. After the 21st, the Sun moves into the second house of one's possessions, wants, securities, manifestations, appetites, material assets, and earnings. You will be reflecting more upon your values and the things that you value. Do they serve your needs or are you serving theirs? You may want to show off something you own to others because you take so much pleasure in it yourself. Mercury is transiting the first house into the 17th, and this is a good time to express your point of view to people. Your mind will be more active, and it is important to keep it occupied with useful projects. Often during this transit, you will have the urge to get out and travel, but not for long distances. Mercury moves into the second house after the 17th, and your attention turns to whatever you value in life. New ideas for making money and planning one's monetary goals are two avenues of interest at this time. If there are negative aspects in your personal chart, it could be a bad time to make a purchase or do business. Venus is moving through the first house, and this is an excellent time to improve your appearance. You can be more charming and friendly, making you more attractive. After the 11th, Venus moves into the second house, and you may be determined to make more money and acquire more wealth. Improved resourcefulness and material values can lead to better financial security. It's a good time to hunt for bargains, store useful goods, and pay debts. You could find it hard to deny yourself anything during this cycle. Others find you agreeable and cooperative. Venus is the natural ruler of this sector of the chart and feels right at home here. The ability to relate well with others might enhance your own personal finances during this period. Mars is moving into the third house on the 5th, and this is a good time to get those letters, memos, and faxes out and to make those phone calls. Extra energy will be available also for running errands around the neighborhood. If you already have trouble with siblings or neighbors, be careful when Mars goes into your third house. This transit makes arguments more likely. On the other hand, if relationships are good, there probably won't be any confrontations. Saturn moves into your first house on the 23rd, and this transit represents a new beginning of internal growth. The period when Saturn crosses the ascendant was a time of shearing away those aspects of your life that no longer have a valid role, a time when projects were completed. As Saturn continues to transit your first house, your responsibilities will continue to be heavy, but your accomplishments will also be great. Now is the time to turn your attention inward. You have just completed a 14-year period in which your attention was focused primarily on interactions with others, your social life. This is an excellent time for any kind of psychotherapy, human potential work, or consciousness raising. You need to unlearn all of the incorrect and inaccurate ways of thinking about yourself that you have learned from others. The new moon is in the sign of Capricorn on the 21st in your second house. You will notice an heightened sensitivity to the world of the five senses, to your physical environment, and to the security you gain from the solid ground you have built for yourself. Financial issues come into focus. Setting unrealistic financial goals setting realistic financial goals as well as formulating such things as budgets and other financial planning projects will be favored during this time. Good time for discovering ways to increase your income. Thank you for listening, Sagittarius, and have a wonderful month, a wonderful birthday.